Today I'm going to be talking about entitlement and giving you some ideas about what I mean when I talk about entitlement in relationships. We don't often think about what we're entitled to, but we know it. We know we're not attending to our entitlements when we actually stop ourselves from something as simple as asking a question for fear that we might upset another person. Or we might not feel entitled to say no to somebody because it's going to hurt their feelings. Entitlement is something that we all have to grow and cultivate, especially if we have suffered from the imposter syndrome. That has left us impoverished. It's left us with this feeling that we don't deserve or we're not valuable enough to actually ask for what we need or say no when other people are crossing our boundaries or imposing on us. So a quick tip for cultivating entitlement is simply to make a list. Just very simply, make a list of what you believe you're entitled to in relationships. Are you entitled to say no? Or do you immediately say, well, I can't say no to my daughter when she asks for this, or I can't say no to my husband? We're entitled to do that. We're entitled to take time off when we're sick and take ourselves to bed. We're entitled to give expectations to other people about what we want in relationships when we are giving, and we are entitled to expect that we are given back to. We're entitled to have people treat us with respect and dignity and not talk down to us when we make mistakes. All of these are human entitlements. These are not a lot to ask, but if you find yourself taking negative comments from others without saying it, or without saying anything to them, when you find yourself not saying no when you really want to say no, or changing your schedule to accommodate someone else because you're afraid they're going to get mad at you, just take a pause. Think about what you're actually entitled to. You're entitled to say no and have somebody adapt to you. So make a list. Make a list of everything you believe you're entitled to and have conversations with other people about what they think and whether or not you're being reasonable in your entitlement, and start practicing. We always say practice, 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 because unless we do things differently and advocate for ourselves, then we find ourselves feeling the victim of other people or feeling unappreciated, that we're always giving ourselves away with very little in return for what we're giving.